G'day guys, ZiggyD here. I've been feeling pretty sick lately, ever since my trip to New Zealand. I caught something, and last night I just felt like playing one of those games that you can just retreat into for like 6 to 8 hours and just kind of immerse yourself and forget about being sick. So I found Project Zomboid, and I think I ended up playing it for like 12 hours until like 4 a.m. Project Zomboid is a survival zombie simulator. I think I'd call it a simulator because the depth and detail of the mechanics and the items and the looking after yourself and the survival elements and everything are bordering on simulation levels, to the point where there's like nutrition of different types of food, and you can do so many things with so many different things. So, for example, my character last night woke up from a nightmare because the day before I had gotten surrounded by zombies after an attack helicopter pulled a massive horde to me, and I couldn't sleep, so I ended up taking some sleeping pills to try and sleep. But I had to set to make sure I actually woke up during the day instead of just sleeping all through the day. I had to set an alarm clock on my digital watch to wake me up. So it's kind of like an example of just like some of the minutiae of some of the things that you'll deal with. My character's actually getting bored right now because I'm just standing here, character's getting bored waiting for my intro. My character is Jennifer Miller. I just went with a random name. I was a fire officer. I'm pretty strong and fit, and I have some good skills in sprinting. I'm fairly light-footed. I'm pretty handy with a blunt weapon and with an axe. I have some carpentry skills, and I've built up some foraging skills through foraging. Let me grab some food and have a quick eat here. I'm just gonna eat some apples here. I'm trying to eat my fresh food now before the power goes out. This is in the early days of the outbreak, and it's probably not too long until the power goes out, I imagine. And I'm sure the water will follow after then, so let's make sure my drink bottle's full. My character will automatically drink from my drink bottle as we're out. I'm not wearing a shirt at the moment. Sorry for the lewdness, because I was getting too hot while like chopping down trees and chopping down zombies with my axe, so I've kind of just stripped down to try and manage my body temperature a bit. My character's getting a bit too hot, so I'm well fed now. I'm still kind of bored though, but I think we can probably deal with that by going out and scavenging. Character won't be bored then. Let's get surrounded by zombies. That will make me not bored. This is my house here. I sleep up in here. As you can see, there's a lot of junk around. I'm a bit of a pig. There's a lot of broken wood and stuff because I've dismantled a lot of my furniture to try and board up my windows. So you can see if I go back down here, I've put up sheets from beds and cabinets and things and boarded up the windows. Downstairs here, I've like completely boarded up all these windows so that no zombies can see in, and close the curtains so no light gets out. Before we go outside, let's just have a quick look to see if there's any zombies out there, because they can just chill outside your door. I've put some pots out to catch rainwater for when the water goes out. I want a nice supply of water. I'm just going to like talk you guys through this game and what I've been playing. So far, this is the house that my character lived in when the outbreak started, and pretty much everyone else fled or turned into zombies, I guess. And took a fair bit with them though, because this is in the early days. There's still quite a bit of stuff here. There's different game modes you can play like 6 months in, where there's like almost nothing left in any of the houses because everything's already been scavenged. I'm playing an easier mode, which is like starting right at the outbreak, and there's still quite a bit of stuff around. But this game's about like long-term preparation and planning. So at the moment, while the power's on, I'm taking advantage of collecting as much fresh food and eating it while I can now, like trying to make sure my nutrition's good, eat a good balanced diet, and get my character strong. And I'm stashing all the canned food and stuff that won't spoil as much as possible, so I'm creating a massive stockpile of that, as well as various tools and other things that I can use. I've also gotten started, as I said, on collecting some rainwater, and I've planted some potato seeds as well to kind of like look forwards to when food starts to become a little more scarce, we can hopefully become somewhat self-sufficient. Eventually, I'm going to probably have to build some like walls around here, like chop down some trees and build some walls to better fortify. I've started building some walls out the front of my windows. I'm going to barricade in my windows so that, because they can still smash through these boards, so I'm barricading those windows down, and eventually I'll like try and clear out the corpses and everything from this local area. Let's head out. It is 6 a.m. now, so it's starting to get a little bit daylight. I don't have any food with me, but we should be able to find some food out. Let's go on a bit of a scavenging run. I've scavenged most of the local houses. You can see some of the windows smashed because zombies went through them. There's some like really in-depth character damage and status elements in this. Like, you get sick if you go out in the rain, you can catch diseases, you can get infected wounds, you can get like different injuries all over your body, cuts, bruises, sprains, breakages, all sorts of things, and including bites, and if you do get bitten, you get infected and turn into a zombie in several days. So, and then that's pretty much the end of your character, so you try not to get bitten. I'm going to sneak up on this zombie. As you can see, you can zoom quite far out in this game. It is this kind of like isometric top-down pixel arty style game, which I didn't think would be very immersive. I thought like games like 7 Days to Die, where it's first person, would be more immersive, but the loneliness and the quietness of this game, kind of like interrupted by the occasional horde of zombies or random gunshots around the city that attract zombies in random directions, and helicopters that fly overhead that stir up the zombies. All of these things kind of like puncture this kind of like this depressing quietness, and it makes for a really freaking immersive experience. I think there's a zombie trying to get into this house here. It looks like there might be one inside as well, unless that's just a reflection. I think I'm just gonna, oh, I didn't see that there. You'll notice something that like certain areas of the screen are dark and some are light. It's because your character can only see the direction they're facing, so zombies can sneak up behind you if you're looking in this direction. So you gotta kind of like keep an eye out for them, and when you're walking through trees and stuff like that, or if you walk too close to the edge of a building, you might not see them hiding just around the corner. So you gotta be careful. Do I have enough bandages for this trip? I have 8 bandages, that should be fine. There's quite the horde here. This is a grocery store that I looted nice and early on. There's a bunch of fresh food in the kind of like fresh food bins there. I wanted to make sure I got that before it spoiled, so I looted that early on, which was really tough because there's a lot of zombies around here, and there's quite a few more. A chopper recently went overhead, and that stirred up a lot of them. I'm going to go back this way, there's too many over here. Let's just make sure there's none in these trees here. So I had a very interesting experience last night where I was looting this like warehouse of tools, and I had a lot of good stuff, and then a chopper flew overhead, and it's like a rescue chopper. It's trying to spot survivors, but it won't land, so it was just circling overhead, and that was attracting all the zombies, so the assholes were getting me killed. So Horde ends up trapping me inside this warehouse. I spend the night with my character terrified, because there's like panic and stress. My character spends the night terrified, almost passing out, hiding in this tool cupboard, waiting for the chopper to leave, and waiting for morning, waiting for the zombies to kind of clear out a little bit. And I had to make a break for it. The whole way paranoid my character is about to pass out from exhaustion. I had to drop my tool bag because it was too heavy and I was exhausted. So I sneak up on this guy. Finish him off. I had to drop my tool bag and leave it there, so I had to do another run afterwards once I healed up and once I healed up and took care of myself. I had to do another run afterwards to retrieve the tool bag that was just full of a lot of good stuff, including this fire axe. So that was pretty intense. Not to mention I had to kind of like find a way through the horde that had surrounded the building to get to retrieve my tool bag. We're gonna head up here. I haven't head too much in this direction just yet, and we'll find something to scavenge over here if we can. Let's just make sure there's nothing hiding around here. Don't think I've scavenged these buildings. Some zombies have though. Let's sneak up behind this guy here. The longer you hold your attack, the more like prepared you are, and the more damage you'll deal, and you have a greater chance of knocking them over. Make a wooden cage trap, make stick trap. That's gonna be handy. I'll take those, and we'll take the newspaper to help alleviate some stress and boredom at some point. When you're kind of just like chilling overnight, for example. The UI interface in this game is functional, but kind of annoying. It took a little while to get used to. Like opening the inventories and stuff like that and looting things. So this door's locked. I'll look through the window, make sure there's no zombies. Let's just make sure there's none around the side here. Okay, let's loot some of these little houses here. I'm gonna see if this window's locked. Cool, the window's not locked, so we can go through there then. Now you can like right click and do actions, or you can like hold E and go through. Let's close this window. There's no curtains, so I just have to make sure no zombies come up because they can see through the windows. There's a few books. These are good for kind of like passing the time when I stop my character from going crazy because, you know, the loneliness gets to you. So I'll grab those, put those in my bag for now. That zombie is right at the window, which means she might well see me. I think are these lights currently on? Let's turn the light off. Let's turn the TV off too. device options. You can tune into all different channels and stuff. It's been a few days, and all the channels have gone dead. There was one radio station still going, and then the radio announcer got infected, so that didn't go so well. Let's go ahead and loot all this. So there's still quite a bit of food at this point early in this, but you can, as I said, do modes where you're much further along and there's much less food. But once the power goes off, all of this fresh food is gonna spoil very quickly. Ooh, baseball bat, very nice. I can turn that into a spiked baseball bat. Some clothing and stuff I can shred, but nothing too useful. Let's just... I really want to loot these kitchen area here, but she's like right there. She doesn't see me, so I can probably grab this stuff. We just want to grab these guys. Some seeds. I'll grab all those. Okay, she's wandered off. Alright, that's good. Let's check these other... cool, more canned goods. That's good. These are going to keep us out of trouble for like the few months after the power goes off until we can have our food grow and become more self-sustaining. So these are quite good together. Let's just have a drink from this tap. Water's still running, thankfully. After that, we're going to have to try and find a well. I'm trying to collect as many water bottles as I can so that I have like a good supply. I think I have about 10 of those at the moment. Once I get like, if I can get like 30, 40 of them, that's going to last me quite a long time after the water goes out, until I can find a well or set up some rainwater collectors, or just set up a billion pots to catch the rainwater. I could climb through this smashed window, but there's a danger of your character getting like cut up arms. So when the chopper was circling overhead, the front door of the building I was hiding in had like 5 zombies out the front, so I'd climb out one of the smashed back windows. I think you can actually clear out the glass though. Remove the glass. Might be a little noisy though. Yeah, alright. We removed the broken glass so we can climb through now. I hear a zombie bashing on there. Ooh, there's 2 in here. See, like I had no idea they were right there, right? But if you listen to the noises, you can get a sense that there might be some here. Single zombies like this though aren't too much of a problem. We can deal with these guys okay, but it's when they catch you by surprise or when they horde, that's when it's dangerous. Just like you would expect in a realistic, air quotations, zombie survival, right, situation. Alright, let's go ahead and loot all this. So this has been a pretty good run for fresh food, which I'm doing pretty plentiful at the moment. I'm actually kind of more interested in getting tools at this point, but I thought I'd just take you guys on. I'll run to whatever I could find for now. I hadn't located any new stores yet. Peanut butter's quite nice. Let's grab the broccoli seeds. You can use plastic bags and things, carry them in your offhand to carry more stuff if you need to. This hiking bag I've got at the moment carries quite a bit of stuff though, so that's quite good. You can just double click to loot that as well. I want to check in this room. There's a bookshelf. We'll just make sure there's bathroom. No medicine cabinets in these little houses, sadly. Trapping for beginners. I'll take the magazines. I'll leave the books. I don't want to carry too much more weight. There might be zombies out the front of that door, so I'd say they got in through these windows before. So I'll go through here, but we've got to be just careful of this one over here. Okay, cool. Because there might have been one on that other side of that door, which I wanted to be careful of. Let's go a little further up here. Getting a little heavy now. So this is just kind of like a little dodgy housing area. So you can see some of the buildings are starting to crack. Vines grow over them over time as well. Things become more derelict. A lot of grasses start growing. Road starts to crack. Everything starts to crumble and fall apart as you play as time progresses, which is quite awesome. Okay, I'm not injured at the moment, so we can close this. Whoa! I didn't even see him there. Alright, we one-shot him though. Critical strike. Got the axe. Yeah, let's just make sure there's none on the other side here. There's a lot of zombies over here. There's stores and hospitals and fire stations and boarded up houses as well that are full of zombies. So like a house became infected and the survivors, before they fled, boarded up the house. And if you like pick those apart and draw the zombies out, then they'll often be pristine and have like tons of stuff in them. So they can be quite profitable, but also quite risky, because you might try and draw the zombies out by like shouting, and you might draw most of them out, but then there might be one hiding in a closet. I got the biggest jump scare before when I opened this little tiny closet and there was a zombie hiding behind the door after I walked in. Got me. He got me good. What is this? Chain link fence could be like a commercial building or something. Ooh, what is this? We might have hit something interesting here, guys. Let's try this fence. There might be some stuff hiding behind this tree. Alright, let's just be careful of that. She seems to be the only one here, so I might take her out so that she doesn't sneak up behind me. I'm getting pretty good with this axe. I was a firefighter before everything went south. Okay, let's just have a look. I can't see any in there. Let's check around the side. Check through this window. Alright, this looks pretty pristine. Like, it doesn't look like anything's been in here. Not locked, thankfully. There's nothing in here, though. I got another fridge. I think I can... I'm getting a little heavy. It's going to be difficult to carry much more. This bag's full as well, unfortunately, and it's a lot less efficient to carry stuff kind of on your person, like in your pockets and stuff. I'm already carrying a bunch of tools as well that I use to like break into places and disassemble things, so I'm gonna grab the water bottle though, because I really want that, and maybe I can just eat some of this stuff for now. You gotta be careful when you're doing this, because stuff can walk up behind you, and even though it looks like we can see that, we don't know there's any zombies there unless you hear them. You can hear them. There's different character traits and perks, and one of the negative ones you can get is like hard of hearing. And you take negative ones in order to buy points to, like when you're creating a character, in order to take more positive ones. So you might be like hard of hearing, but have good, you know, maybe you don't get hungry quickly or something like that. Medicine cabinet, cool. Nothing useful though. I've got plenty of all that. Adhesive bandages, I'll take that. Guess we get a little scratch. Alright, let's head back out. Just make sure no zombies have kind of like snuck up on us here. Okay. We're fed, which gives us a little healing and strength boost as well. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into these. Let me just clear out this wall vine and see if I can open this. I don't think I can open this. Like I think they're locked, so I might need to like shotgun shell's nice. Ah, it's full. I might need to get a blowtorch to get into those or something, or find another way of opening them perhaps. There might be like an office section over here. There's a vending machine too. A lot of garbage. Let's check these. Nails are good. Always want nails for boarding up windows and such. Oh, nice. Okay. I can't really carry much more. I'm gonna get pretty heavy soon. Fairly heavy load. Let's just drink all of this. You can pour it on the ground. Oh, so you get the empty bottle, right? Alright, I'm just gonna leave that for now. They're not gonna spoil anyway, so I don't really need to eat those now. This is locked. I can disassemble this, since that's why I brought my tools. It takes a while though, and I guess I'll show you here. So I equip the tools, my character's disassembling it. I can fast forward, but we're gonna be very careful that no zombies sneak up behind us. Alright, so I skip forwards time a few minutes, and we're able to disassemble that. We can of course get the parts from the door as well that we were able to successfully salvage. I'm gonna use cigarettes to create some like nicotine insecticide for my farms. There's a lot of storage in here. Baseball bats. All right, I might just kind of keep a log of what's in here. This is storage here. I'll take these cigarettes with me. There's a lot of stuff here I could come back for. I'll have to remember this is here. Ooh, gas can. That's a full gas can. Oh, I found a generator, and it was super hard to get to. Can I take this gas can? It's really heavy. Encumbered here. All right, maybe I can drop a little bit of other stuff. I want to take the bottle with me. I am quite encumbered. If I pick up any more stuff, I'll have like a risk of back injury. But some good stuff in here though. All right, I'm definitely gonna have to remember this and come back and scavenge this later. Some good stuff here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to grab too much. That gas can though is a good find. I haven't found much gas, but I did find a generator. It was really heavy, and it was an ordeal getting it back, I'll tell you what. So I had to carry it, and when I was carrying it, I couldn't equip a weapon, because it was, you know, I had to kind of lug it around. And I had to, like, drag it down the road, and then whenever there was, like, zombies, I'd have to put it down, you know, pull out my weapon, clear them out. Bag of plaster powder. Alright, so if I want to make some walls and stuff, I can use that to plaster them. You can build walls, and in addition to barricading up houses, you can actually build walls, and you can essentially build your own house from scratch if you want to. So the crafting is quite in depth in this game. There's a lot of baseball bats in here. I'm just kind of taking inventory of what's in here for me to come back for, so that I know if I need any of this stuff, I can come back. There's a lot of building supplies, scrap metal, and so on. More gas cans, but they're empty. Some buckets and things, which could be helpful for water later. I can use that to get from a well. Whoa! Hey, buddies. I don't think they noticed me. I've got a hammer out at the moment, which is not the most effective. Let me pull my other weapon out. I do have a pistol, but I used the ammo to try and draw a horde away from the building where I lost my tool bag before. I think we can just close these guys in here and just pretend they're not there. I'll leave all the doors open that have that are good and have stuff in them, and all the doors that I leave closed when I come back, I'll know that do not open, dead inside. I hear more banging, so let's just be careful, eh? Alright, we'll close this. Close, okay. Baseball bats, there's so many baseball bats in here, that's awesome, because I want to build a collection of those. I'm quite good with blunt, and you can nail, you can put nails into the baseball bat. I have one in here, I think I can probably do it now. I can build spiked baseball bat, let's do it with some of the nails. I've already got the hammer and nails, so I can craft this now. I have to unpack it out of my bag first, which takes time. Crafting it doesn't take too much, though. That's actually, I think, a better weapon too, so I should be able to equip that here. It auto-equipped my axe. Where's my spiked baseball bat? I'm gonna equip that. Equip in both hands. There we go. Cool. This thing is meaty. Excellent. Alright, cool. There's so many, there's like 3-4 baseball bats I've sent in here. So I can come back and stockpile those later. Oh, this building was a good find. Damn, there's so much stuff in here. Awesome. It's a lot of all kind of like useful like construction and building and utility supplies as well. But those baseball bats are excellent because they do break after a while. You can repair them to an extent. All right, so that's what that banging is. These guys are trying to bang their way through the door. They're not going to get through that. That's a reinforced door there. I mean, this wouldn't even be a terrible spot to like build into a fortress for the future. I'm happy with my house for now. Oh, there's a generator. We already have a generator. I'll leave this one here. I have a generator back at home already. Look at the bloods getting splattered all over the walls. Come on, beat him down. This one's really freaking tough. Shit. Look at the blood splattered, man. Oh, that's good. That is good. Another baseball bat. All right, we've cleared that one out. And there is some good stuff in here. Open section there. Nothing in there. Alright, that's good. It's clear. I'll just finish clearing this, and then then I think we'll head back. But I think this gives you guys a pretty good like little look at this is like when you've got everything under control, right? When things aren't like super stressful, but things can get really stressful in this game, and things can get out of control pretty badly when you're sick and you have injuries you're trying to deal with, and you're surrounded, and it's nighttime and you're hungry, and all these things stack up and create like a real drama. This has been an example of a very successful scavenging run. We don't get to get much of this stuff back now, but we can come back here on future scavenging runs and bring this stuff back. So I'll go out. Unfortunately, I disassembled this door, which means that zombies can wander in, and that means that next time I come here, I'm gonna have to check. Whoops. Stomp her down. Whoa, back. Whoa! Got my positioning off. Stomp her into submission. Save durability on my bat. Yeah, so zombies might wander in here. They do tend to migrate fairly frequently, so they might wander in there. Especially because the banging on the outside might draw some in this side, so we've got to be careful that they are quite attracted to sound. So now we head home with a pretty good supply of fresh food. We want to get home before it spoils. And I might start cooking up some of my meat and things like that. Which direction did I come from, though? Just make sure there's no one else around behind us. I kind of want to check this little shed here. This little tiny building here, because it's kind of out in the woods a bit, or in this little wooded section. I hear banging though, so there's a zombie here for sure. And I can always do with more axes, so if this guy happens to have like an axe here. Ooh, this is a bit nerve-wracking though. Oh yeah, I can see him through the window there. I think we can sneak up on him. There's one just there too. So let's just go in, close this door. The character's getting pretty tired and panicked as well. Alright, that's good. Is there any around here? Why was he trying to get in there? Just trying to get into the toilet. Maybe he just really needed to go. Maybe he just really needed to go. Alright, there's just a bit of food and stuff in here. Alright, nothing too exciting. Just be aware of that there. I'm gonna have to find my way home, guys, but I think this has been a pretty good little look at, little showcase at Project Zomboid. I think this game's really freaking cool. Some final points I want to make is that I've been doing some reading on the game and the development of the game. This is an early access game like every other survival game. And development's been pretty slow, so if you like the looks of the game and are interested in buying in, I would buy in only if you like what you see now and what's in the game right now. So like take a look at some info about the game and kind of do your research that way, because don't expect frequent updates. I'm really slow because I'm carrying so much. Don't expect frequent updates. It seems like it's been pretty slow going. They've been very slowly adding stuff. Like there's supposed to be NPCs in the game, and it's been like a year or a year and a half, and that still hasn't happened. So yeah, I wouldn't expect too much on the development front for things, but in its current state though, it's still probably one of the most like detailed and immersive survival experiences I've played. Really nails that zombie apocalypse kind of loneliness, scavenging and things like that. And played with one other friend could be really cool too. Oh, I know where I am now. I took this fence down before. Okay, cool. I'm on my way home. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this little video. I'm thinking about doing some more of this, maybe with Amy on stream or something like that. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below. That is going to be it for now though. I'm sad, man. I want to keep doing more for you guys of this. I might have to do some more of this game and share it with you guys. It's slow paced, right? Like it's slow paced, but it is really quite enjoyable despite that. So if you kind of like constant action, you're not going to like this game, but anyway. That is going to be it for now, guys. I am ZiggyD, and thanks for watching. And yes, I did make it home, if you were wondering. Home, sweet home.